that's what I want to talk to you about. One cannot begin an honest dialogue about states' rights and freedom without sometime arriving at the fundamental position of human rights. Is it less effective with amendments? When our 13 United States first established themselves, they acknowledged that it was not the role of government to grant or to withhold these rights.
That's right.
We are primarily self-governing, and for this reason, governments are instituted among men to secure these rights through the consent of the governed.
That's right.
Amen.
Now, although to some, it may feel like we have been too patiently suffering the evils of an out-of-control, out-of-bounds civil government, I'm here to tell you, because I've seen it firsthand, that this is not the case. My friends, rebellion is not the cause, or the right, or the duty to which I call you today. There is a great hope still present, and there is an ember yet left in the fire of liberty, and it smolders here, in this building, in the halls of this historic building, in our founding documents, and in the hearts and minds of all of creation collectively.
That's right.
Now, although there does seem to be a multitude of new offices here and there, and swarms of officers sent to harass our people and eat out their substances, honestly, most of these officers are operating under administrative code. It's not even the law.
Yeah.
That we have handed ourselves over to be treated as such
Exactly.
isn't their fault. It's ours alone. It's our fault.
That's right. That's right.
We the people have absconded, we've abandoned our post, and it is nearly too late. It's almost gone too far.
That's what I feared.
Peter and the other apostles, when they were questioned by the Sanhedrin, which were the judiciary of that day, why they did not obey their commandments and stop preaching Christ in Jerusalem, Peter answered simply, we ought to obey God rather than man.
That's right.
They faced the same fundamental issues that we face today.
Yes, they did.
Just as the Sanhedrin attempted to design and enforce mandates which were not in concert with their founding law, we find ourselves dealing with with codes and colors of the law which do not fit with the structures of our own supreme law of the land. But even still, even now, our own supreme law of the land is still alive and is still in effect.
Yeah.
And I'm sure many of you already know is the ember to which I refer. Article 1, Section 8 enumerates the specific powers granted to Congress, and the 10th Amendment asserts that any power not specifically granted to Congress belongs to the states and belongs to you and me. And lastly, and this is the key to our work, the First Amendment acknowledges our God-given right to petition. Folks, this little piece of plastic right here is our golden ticket. You see, my supposition about what a lobbyist is was true. They are hired guns carrying wheelbarrows full of money and leggy blondes and steak dinners into these men and buying favor.
Wake up.
But they operate under the same First Amendment right that you and I have, the right to petition. It was granted to you and me by God, but it was granted to them by the courts.
Yeah.
When the courts granted these corporations and special interests the same rights as natural men, petitioning the legislature became a money game, and the interests with the deepest pockets got the most attention.
That's right.
And petitioning the civil government became the lobbying profession. And we the people found ourselves unable to effectively compete. Now the good news is we still possess the right to petition, and by and large our legislators who are in it for the money don't know the difference in a paid and an unpaid lobbyist. They only see the badge.
Yeah.
And those who are in it for the people have been waiting. They've been waiting for you to show up.
The sky is clearing and the night is bright enough. The sun